Hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm about to make some ndole. Ndole, if you're coming from Cameroon, you know what we call ndole. So make sure to watch this video till the end so you don't miss on my special recipe. So this is my bitter leaf. I got all of my ingredients from the African store. So this is my bitter leaf. I'm just taking my bitter leaf out of the sachet. My bitter leaf was frozen, so I will just put some hot water in there so it can defrost, and when it's done defrosting, then I will go ahead to cook my bitter leaf. So I'll be using 3 sachets of the bitter leaf, like 3 packs of the bitter leaf. So for the other ingredients, I have my groundnut, the peeled groundnut, the one that doesn't come with the brown skin. That's the one we'll be using for Ndole. Then I have my crayfish. I have my other spice, my onions. I'll be blending some and I'll be slicing some. Then I have the garlic, hot pepper, and my red bell peppers. Then I have my ginger. And I also have my yam, the food I'll be eating with the soup. So right now my goat meat is properly washed. So I'll be using the goat meat and the cow stripes. So now I'm just putting in my Maggi seasoning, and I'll also be adding in some salt. We just want to put in all the ingredients for a proper taste. So I'll just go ahead to add my chopped onions. Then I'll be adding in my blended spice. I wouldn't be putting in all the spice because I'll be keeping some to put in the actual soup. So I have my goat spice. I'll just be adding that in there. Then I also go ahead to add my thyme. I have my thyme. We'll be adding that in there. We'll be adding in the curry powder. And I'll also be adding in my blended garlic. So this is my blended garlic that I'm adding. Then we'll also be adding some white pepper. Then I'll just go ahead to give it a proper stir so everything can mix together. Guys, make sure to season your meat so as to get a good taste. So now I just go ahead and I boiled my peanuts. So my peanuts have been cooking for like 30 minutes. And while it's cooking, I'm also going ahead to wash my bitter leaf. And guys, I'm so lucky I tasted the bitter leaf because it's bitter. At times it comes bitter, at times it comes sweet. So since my bitter leaf is bitter, I'm just going to add in this kangwa. If you know what we call kangwa or potash, just go ahead and you add a few of that into your bitter leaf. Then you let it boil. Maybe boil for about 15 minutes. Then you take it out and you rinse so that you can take out all the bitterness. So right now I'm just checking on my goat meat, and now my peanut is ready. So I'm just going ahead to blend my peanuts. So this is my bitter leaf. My bitter leaf has been rinsed and now it's sweet. So now I'm just adding in my blended peanut into my boiled meat. So I'll just be adding that into my boiled meat. And I'm just going to give it a good stir. So guys, my meat was already boiling for like an hour, and I don't want my meat to be too soft, so I took out some of the meat. I just took out a little portion of the meat to keep it aside. So I'll be adding the meat back into the sauce when I'm done cooking because I don't want all of the meat to be too soft. So I'll just go ahead and I add my leftover blended spice. Then I'm going to give it a proper stir so everything can mix together. Then when after stirring, I'm going to cover my pot. Then I'm going to let my granite paste boil for about 15 minutes. So I'll be letting this boil for about 15 minutes so that the granite can properly cook before I go in to add my bitter leaf. And so I'll be adding in some Maggi noir and salt for more taste because I added the Maggi and salt only when I was cooking my meat. So now I'm just going ahead to add some Maggi and salt for taste. Then I'm just adding in my crayfish. Guys, always make sure to add crayfish in your ndole. You do not want to cook ndole without crayfish, because crayfish is a vital ingredient for this sauce. So I'm just going to give that a proper stir. Then now my peanut has been cooking for about 10 minutes. Then I'm just going ahead to stir, and now the peanut is properly cooked. So this is when I'll be adding my bitter leaf. So I'm just going to put in all of my bitter leaf. Then I'm going to give it a proper stir. So after this, I'm just going to cover the pot and I let it cook for another 10 minutes. And voila, my bitter leaf is ready. Yes, guys, my bitter leaf is ready, but this is not the final step. Remember, we still have to put oil into our bitter leaf soup, into our ndole soup. So right now, okay, so now I added my meat. I added the meat I kept out. So now I just added it. I'll stir that. Then I will be keeping my bitter leaf aside. Then I will go in to fry my oil. So this is the oil we'll be adding into our bitter leaf. I'll just go in and I add in some oil. Then I'll be frying my onions into that oil. Guys, always make sure to do this step, because when you do this step, it's a game changer for your ndole. Make sure to go ahead, fry your onions in the oil and add a little bit of crayfish in that oil. So I'm going to add my crayfish in there, just a little bit. Just imagine you adding in crayfish, frying crayfish. Just imagine the aroma and the taste of that crayfish, guys. Always make sure to do this step. Once you do this step, your ndole is going to be a game changer. It's going to be so yummy. So right now, my onions and my has been frying. It's been properly fried. So I'm just going to add that into my ndole. Remember, the ndole is ready, and I took the ndole off the fire. So I just fried it, and I'm adding the onions when my ndole is not on fire. Remember, the ndole was ready, so that's when I went ahead to fry. So now I properly gave it a stir, and the oil, onions, everything is properly mixed in there, guys. And I won't lie to you that my ndole tastes so yummy, the aroma, everything. So this is my yam I will be eating with my ndole. So this is the end of our video, guys. If you watch up to this point, I say a very, very big thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, so whenever I drop these juicy recipes, you'll be the first to get a notification. Thank you for watching, and bye. And to add, guys, this combo is the bomb. Like this combo, look at how glittering my ndole is. As yummy as this ndole looks like, that's how it tastes. It tastes so good. So guys, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on these juicy recipes that I'm bringing to you.